My name is David Hall, and I'm here to do my last presentation on He Blew the Whistle and the Health Giants Quaked. I'm going to go over the facts of the story and go over the good things he did and the bad things he did, and go from there. Alright, the facts. There was Mr. Alderson was an accountant in a small town in Montana who worked at a hospital. These giant healthcare companies came in and buying up these little hospitals so that they can make them more efficient, and it's just how things are working. The giant corporations are buying the small little hospitals up and doing it. After the big corporation came in to buy this little hospital up, the new CEO, person in charge, came and asked Mr. Alderson to make 2 sets of books. And he's like, for a second didn't realize what's going on. And I think, no, I'm not gonna, there's no need to make 2 sets of books, one for the government, one for us. They should be the same. That felt a lot like fraud to him. And so he refused to do it, and shortly thereafter he was forced out. They came up with some trumped up reason to fire him, and they fired him. And so he went through a time trying to look for a job and doing it. After he lost his job, he found another job, a lot lower paying, lost his house, his kids' college savings account. And then, after a while, he just kept thinking about it, and it just didn't quite sit right for him. So the more he thought about it, he overheard his friend telling about there's a way that you can actually sue the big corporation on behalf of the government if you found some fraud on there. It didn't happen overnight for him. It took him 5 years of struggling in a lower paying job, working up and getting things done. He finally was able to file it with the courts, and even after that 5 or 6 years, he still never gave up. It took, actually, by the time to start to finish, it almost was 11 years to finish up everything. And then finally the results were that he was able to file his lawsuit, and he actually won and made those big companies who, between his finding, found over $1.7 billion of fraud that they were committing and charging the government fraudulently on there. And so we're going to go over on how this relates to the book and the article, We Need No More Heroes. Like in the article, we don't need any more heroes, they said to don't act rational and act within your authority. When he lost his job, he had no more authority there, but he still was patient. He was able to think things through. He found all the ways he could do it, and he didn't do some major whistleblowing trying to come in there. He just slowly worked his way through and got what he needed to do. He thought about it and was able to get things through. He acted very morally. He just saw he would not do what they asked him to do, and so he continued to use that morality and act ethically in there, and not like they say, cook the books and make 2 sets of records so they could charge the higher expenses to the government on there. So with that being said, we need to go through there and use this example of not to try to act rash, try to act up and do it, but to make sure you think things through, take the time to do it, and find out what will work best for everybody's concern. And so, thank you so much for listening to me. This is David Hall.